90 FM on Tuesday, August 25 for a special live broadcast exploring robotics, artificial intelligence, and the future of Jamaica. We'll hear from international technology experts, educators, industry leaders, and stakeholders as we prepare for the jobs and opportunities of tomorrow. The special broadcast comes ahead of the November 9 Z Jamaica Robotics and AI Forum and Stripe Ride Rush Championship. Join us Tuesday, August 25 from 6 to 7:30 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM or watch the live stream on our YouTube channel at NNN Radio Live. Robotics, AI, innovation. Jamaica's future starts now.
Right solutions, right security. Quest Security, the best security. The time by Quest Security is
4 minutes after 7.
Another week of comment section is upon us.
Indeed.
That was Bob Andy and Marcia Griffiths really together that brought us in for this episode of the comment section. Because Shaloy and I are back together again on a TV screen, on a computer screen, on a phone screen, on a radio.
The start of another work week.
Yeah, man, as always.
A long week ahead. Second day here for me. Since the start of the week.
Yeah, man.
Because I was here yesterday. Yeah.
On the bright side, it's never going to reach 7.
Indeed, you know? Yeah. That's the bright
And
side.
if me could have survived 7, you can't survive.
You
the
chose
6.
to survive 7, bro.
You still going on about that?
Well, forever said. But we're going to go straight into our public opinion aspect. Yes. Members of the United States Armed Forces may soon be on the ground in Jamaica. This follows the signing of a status of forces agreement between Jamaica and the United States. It formalizes the terms governing the presence of U.S. military personnel in Jamaica, conducting mutually agreed activities. These include training exercises and joint operations. The agreement was announced in a joint media statement last Thursday. And so in public opinion this evening, we're asking, what's your reaction to the status of forces agreement between Jamaica and the U.S.?
Indeed, folks. Another hot topic, public opinion. So let's see what the folks are saying. As always, we start off with Facebook. Judith McFarquharson? I want to say that's what it's supposed to be. I've never seen it.
McFarquhar. I don't know. Oh my God. Not say it. Go ahead with the comment.
Are we the sofa? Or are we sitting
What?
on the sofa? That's the name of the agreement, the abbreviated term, sofa.
Philip Jackson says, anything to get crime completely demolished. I'm in agreement. Crime is a squatter.
Okay. Highgate Cricket Team says, I don't get any detail on it at all, but what I do know is that nothing to do with Jamaica security at all. It has to do with military power being displayed by the U.S. because Jamaica, China, as a business stronghold in Jamaica to get closer. And there we go, folks. So this
essentially saying no good for Jamaica.
Right. So that's what we have so far over on Facebook. I tell you what, this is always gonna be.
YouTubers, let us know your reaction to the SOFA agreement. What's your reaction?
Well, honestly, man, after the TCN deal, whenever something comes out that we have an agreement with the US, I'm like, you know what? Okay.
It's whatever.
Man. It really, what am I supposed to do about it, man? Mm-hmm. I don't say that from a pessimistic standpoint, but it reminded me that when the whole MOU thing, the whole MOU debacle about the TCN agreement was going on, I realized that it's true. Mm-hmm. There are tons of MOUs that are signed that we don't see. About. Whenever they sign MOUs and have a ceremony for it, it's because it's some grand something. But most MOUs, you don't hear about them till it's complete and they actually launch the thing. Mm-hmm. And I think this is one of them instances of, I'll say this though. When you look at the war on gangs, the war on the illegal drug trade, you know that is something that the US and Jamaica are similarly aligned on in terms of limiting that from taking place. So if that ends up being one of the joint operations that takes place, it wouldn't surprise me, given look at what happened last week. Look what they found down at the port last week, man.
Yeah.
Tons.
Last week or week
Coke
before
and
last.
more coke.
Yeah.
Yes. So from that standpoint, I'm not too surprised that
Because we've often heard we often hear that a lot of the times the criminals
right.
in Jamaica essentially are taking orders or are working in partnership
Oh, yeah.
with some people
The,
from
the middlemen.
yes
Yeah.
from the US. So if this partnership can help dismantle that, then yeah, it's a good thing.
But it also must be discussed the fact that persons are skeptical.
Yes. Mikkel Jackson, executive director of
Mm-hmm.
JFJ, she did, I don't know, voice concerns.
Yeah, she did voice
Yeah,
concerns. Well, I wouldn't even say
questions.
concerns, but definitely questions
Question.
specific.
She raised questions as it relates to the agreement in terms of what it
Governance and
means,
accountability
what it means
frameworks.
for human rights,
And
governance, and so on.
She made a very good point, in my opinion, at least, when
Mm-hmm.
she spoke about accountability frameworks, because she brought up a scenario. Well, I don't think she was the one who brought it, but a scenario came in my head where there's an operation that takes place.
Yes.
A U.S. military person, let's say, fatally wounds an
civilian.
alleged criminal. Let's not even go with a civilian. Okay, fine, a civilian for that instance. What does Indicom do if Indicom's mandate is JCF?
Right.
Does Indicom then investigate the US, or does the US have their own oversight body that's going to have to fly in and investigate themselves? Stuff
Independently.
like that. But
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll learn more about this as time goes on. I know Fitz Jackson wants to learn more about this.
Yes.
He made that pretty clear.
They have written to the PNP did say they wrote to Dr. Horace Chang
Right.
on the agreement to get more details. But I think it was Rear Admiral Hardley Lewin,
Yeah.
former police commissioner. He was on the cover story last Friday, and he was saying, based on his understanding, it could be a case where the agreement would then allow the military troops, the U.S. troops, to be subject to our laws.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So I guess it would sort of answer Miss Jackson's questions, but again, we would
That's
have
a
to
theory, if
Yeah,
anything.
that's his belief. So we'd have to hear more from the National Security Ministry.
but when
on
I
this.
said concerns, and I wasn't even alluding to Mikkel, I was alluding to persons who are still a bit, I was going to say traumatized. That's probably not the best word to use, but still skeptical about
Skeptical.
U.S. military action in Trinidad. We've written a bunch of regional stories about U.S. carrying out military operations in the Caribbean Sea, bombing boats of suspected narco terrorists.
Yes.
And while there's some persons saying, good, that's like 5 less narco terrorists, other persons are saying, were they actually?
Right.
And so there's a
What's
lot
the
of
proof?
controversy from the Caribbean region as to whether or not these bombings were intelligence driven or if not just a bomb boat. The persons were concerned about that. And I think that concern is creeping into this SOFA agreement as well. I've seen some Jamaicans pretty skeptical of that, using the Trinidad operations. Well, I shouldn't say Trinidad operations, but the operations elsewhere in the Caribbean Sea as the fuel to that skepticism. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's go over on Instagram. Over on Instagram, Knoxley says, I support any agreement that gives Jamaica greater access to intelligence, training, and resources to tackle illegal drugs, guns, and organized crime. However, Jamaicans should not be asked to accept such a significant military agreement without seeing and understanding its complete terms. The government must tell us plainly who has authority, who is held accountable, what are the boundaries. The U.S. can be our security partner, but it must never become our supervisor. Jamaica's sovereignty laws and the national interests must come first, always.
We got York Rich saying, can we just join the US already?
And it's Jalen says it's a horrendous move.
And DJ Brap also thinks it's terrible. The man say, yo, our opinion don't matter anymore. Government don't sell we out already. Jamaica better prepare for what's to come. And we have Cranston the Don saying, I support it 100%. Anything that will stem the flow of guns and ammunition from the US to Jamaica, I support it 1,000,000%.
On our YouTube, Mikhail says Jamaica should ensure it protects national sovereignty, requires accountability for U.S. personnel, and is transparent and mutually beneficial.
There's a very interesting comment from Electro Squad official right there saying, who should see and understand it? Who did we vote for, and since when did we have a say in these things? That's an interesting way to look at it, Because go on.
Let me read this one comment from our YouTuber Ernest. I read before I forget it. It's really to get rid of narco terrorists. I don't see anything wrong with it. The wharf is a haven for drugs and illegal stuff. It won't turn upside down.
Indeed. And that's a very interesting question by Electro Squad official, because I guess his argument being, if you elect a government, you also elect them to make decisions without, I guess, having to ask you. And that was, I remember persons using that talking point during the TCN deal too, saying, listen, man, we elected these people to make decisions on our behalf, so why are we... And I think that has its pros and its cons to it, because on one hand, yeah, you did, but on the other hand, that don't mean they can just do anything and you're supposed to sit down and take it. Not alluding to this, but just in general. So very, very interesting one right there. And I love Shane Davis who says no comment. I'm just going to watch and see how this plays out. Well, we watched and saw how this public opinion played out, and I think it went all right.
Yeah,
man, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to find out what's cooking on the socials.
Jamaica, we have been tested before, and every time we rise. Together, we will rebuild stronger, safer, and united. Hope lives here. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
15 minutes after 7.
From the biggest tracks to the biggest energy, Nationwide keeps it moving. If you love the vibes, come and lock in with us for real.
World boss, leave a prison could stop me.
Join the Nationwide 90FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Practice. God me say you watch you off me practice.
Tap up online instead. I beg you tap up online instead. Don't bother hold up the lane and waste people time. Beg you tap up online instead. Download the Mighty Tag app and have fun to your T-Tag. Anytime, anywhere, any amount I can spare. Just tap up online instead. If the Mighty Tag app it a hurt up your head, tap up with WhatsApp instead. Send a one text 3553336. Beg you tap up online instead.
Make money now with local City and Guilds and ABE endorsed certificates and Distinction College. Start new online and face-to-face classes very soon in our Make Money Now career courses and get qualified jobs worldwide, or start your own business in practical pediatric, geriatric, and psychiatric nursing, phlebotomy and pharmacy technician, early childhood education, child care, sharing, call center, event planning, receptionist, customer service, housekeeping, waitering, food preparation, bartending, cake baking, plumbing, motor vehicle, electrical installation, air conditioning, makeup, hairdressing, nail technician, and cosmetology. No subjects acquired, no age limit. Register this week and get City and Guilds Maths and English classes for free. Call us at 3564167.
What's Cooking is brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
Welcome back. You're inside the comments section with Shaloy and Mahiri. What's cooking on the socials?
Well, thanks to our wonderful partners, Cleasing Industrial Limited. I'll tell you. So, folks, this weekend, was it this weekend or was it Friday? I don't remember. It was definitely over the weekend, the whole timeline of events. Our great sprint legend, man, Usain Bolt, getting engaged, man. First step in, tying the knot. Somebody gonna have Bolt as their last name. A lady that is
someone else, yeah.
Someone else, because he has children. Yeah?
Exactly.
Usain Bolt finally engaged to Casey Bennett. He proposed during his 40th birthday celebration. The proposal took place at 1 Belmont right here in Kingston, Jamaica. And yeah, man, he gave her a 5-carat engagement ring, I'm hearing. And they've been together for a good while now, over 10 years, and they've had 3 children, daughter Olympia and twin sons, Thunder and Saint. Yeah, and
Isn't it Saint Leo? Like, that's the name.
is it? Oh,
Because I think that's also Bolt's middle name.
yeah,
Saint
yeah,
Leo.
yeah, you're right. It's Saint. What I do?
That's
without
why I'm
you,
here,
man?
yeah.
Glad to have you back, man. Yeah, man. So everyone seems pretty all right with it in the family. That is, I mean, you saying looks happy, Casey looks happy, but you know who wasn't happy? Randoms on Twitter. Randoms on Twitter, as always, weren't pleased. They had to find something to argue about. So the argument now,
Oh, me nena wait so long and oh, him take too long and let's just say congratulations and move on.
I said that would be too easy. So this is sparked a debate on the internet about how long is too long, and if whether or not there's like a deadline for how long a man should propose to you after you've been together for how much years, or
How long was it again for them? Since 2013, something like that.
I definitely know it's been over 10.
Oh, okay, my hearing.
And no, but I say that to say that persons are saying, listen, man.
Noxley says, I thought Usain was married long time. I thought so too.
I didn't. I knew he wasn't married to
No,
Casey.
because I remember. Wait, I'm trying to remember. It was a post
14
he said.
years, they say.
Oh, 14 years. Okay. I'm trying to remember if it was a post that kind of sounded cryptic. I'm not sure, but for some random reason I thought they were secretly married already.
Secretly.
Yeah.
But if it did secret, how you don't know?
Mary, can you stop?
But yeah, man, is that really a thing though? In terms of how long is too long, is that really a thing? Because some persons are saying, listen, man, if me the devil, man, for how much years and he
Years.
don't pop the question, it means he don't want me in his future forever. But is that actually the case? I mean, obviously, I expect some persons to feel like that.
I mean, some people have their own beliefs
Yeah.
and what they want out of life in terms of a wait period when I don't know if dating is the right term, because I mean they've been together for so long, so technically it was like a common law marriage already.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
we have tons of in this country. No, we do.
We do. We
Yeah,
really
exactly.
do. Yeah.
So, from that perspective, I'm like, here's my issue with the argument that persons are having is that because everybody is different, everyone has their own rules. I feel like every relationship has a unique set of rules. There's no
Yeah.
one rule book that governs all relationships between two people. So, whereas you, in a fair relationship, would say, oh, listen, man, 3 years tops. If I don't get a rock on my finger in
I'm
3
out.
years, I'm out of there. This man don't love me. You just want me around. You know what I'm saying? Other persons are like, listen, man,
It doesn't matter.
the relationship ain't deteriorating.
Yeah.
So why be frustrated?
Yeah.
You know? I don't know if it's a case where persons think because he hasn't proposed means he's not committed, or I mean, everybody.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
Oh,
Because again, they have a whole family. It's not like just the two of them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they have 3 kids.
yeah.
They've been living together. Like, to me, that's commitment.
And that's the thing, because it's like, what will an official, what will a marriage do outside of the obvious? I mean, Usain Bolt's a very important figure, very rich guy. He got a lot of things, a lot of assets rather.
Yeah.
That I guess a legal document would make easier. You know, in the event of ownership and who gets what. Being somebody's wife certainly has more merit in that situation than a common law wife. So I understand that aspect of it, but there's no deadline for none of this stuff, man.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, some people just have their own beliefs. You do have those who will say, I'm not going to go further than X amount of years.
Yeah.
And then you have those who just genuinely believe in marriage. They believe in it, whether it be for biblical reasons or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it's.
They do believe in it. So,
And what's ironic about it is
and
that
then you have some people, it's neither here nor
neither
there.
here
It's
nor
just
there,
a
man.
ring
Yeah.
and a paper.
Exactly. And like, and what's funny is that we're only looking at this one standard, because I'm sure these persons criticizing them right now have
Or in common law relationships.
not even that. No, they probably have things in their relationship that Usain and Casey Bennett will be like, that could never fly with us. When I tell you, no, you tell the world what couldn't fly with you. That Bolt and Casey do. But there are probably things you're doing that Bolt and Casey are like, actually, that I could never do that. Then it's just gonna be a whole argument about what I would do. I mean, like,
You know, it's a thing I can never understand. If I have my own personal view or personal opinion about something, I don't see the need to comment it beneath, for example, the happy post. If you're not gonna say congratulations, why you go bother say, oh, you wait too long, oh, you this and then just keep them to yourself.
social media is a platform, and everybody got a platform,
Oh
and the
my
platform
God.
enables them to voice their views whenever they want, which is their right. But it's also, I mean, when you put that view out there, persons can also react to it as well.
Yeah.
Which is also their right. Just like it's all right to talk about it right here on the show, man. We're never
Yeah.
calling a name. But some of y'all out there been letting the world know how you feel about it, which is your right. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they're gonna get married.
Congratulations.
And
to
what a
them.
wedding that's gonna be, man. My goodness. You think it's gonna be here? It's probably gonna be here.
I don't know why, but for some reason I feel like it's gonna be like a very private wedding.
It should be.
Like no big halabaloo.
Yeah. I think it should. But when you're a public figure, you can't have just randoms. That's what we've been talking about this
I
whole time.
mean like random. But you know, like some people it's like a big wedding, and for
Mm-hmm.
some reason I feel like it's gonna be very
Yeah, but
intimate.
big weddings mean there's gonna be at least a couple randoms there.
Okay.
No, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, folks. That's what's been cooking on the socials. We're gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna give you our comment of the day.
What's Cooking was brought to you by Cleasing Industrial Limited, Jamaica's leading distributor of industrial automation and control solutions.
School expenses adding up? Get ready for school with Chris and Charles. From July 9 to August 31, enjoy a low interest rate on loans of $1.5 and $2 million. Plus, get 25% off the processing fee on loans of $1 million Jamaican dollars and above. You could also qualify for one of 50 ready for school grants worth 60,000 Jamaican dollars each. Visit your nearest Chris and Charles branch or www.chrisandcharles.com for details. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles. Conditions apply.
If you love the vibes, the laughs, and the real talk, then you're one of us. Don't just listen, belong. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club on Patreon.
We're winding down here on the comments section. I'm Shaloy.
And I'm Mahiri.
What's your comment of the day?
My comment of the day comes from Leroy Rutty, who at the beginning of the program commented. That's one of the things I like about Mahiri. He punches above his age when it comes to the authentic Jamaican vintage music. That Bob and Marcia tune is a classic. 10 out of 10, sir. Thank you very much, Leroy.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that as my comment as well.
Yeah, man. Okay, so the story is...
Because Mahiri is an old soul.
Yeah.
Like he loves those oldies. And it's just not my thing.
One of these
But
days...
I learned to appreciate them more
Yeah.
through you.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
One of these days, yeah, I'm gonna co-host with Desmond one of these Sundays. One of these Sundays, Desmond, let me on the show, Desmond. Oh my gosh, man, show me your ways. I wanna be there. I wanna pick the vinyl. I won't know them though, cause he got some things.
I'm sure
from,
he'd guide you.
That'll be nice. Desmond, we're gonna make it happen, man. I'm gonna be the deputy mayor
For the day.
for the for the mayor's part. I'm gonna do it one of these times, man. But yeah, folks. Okay, so the story is before we go on. I heard that song in a sound clash. Funny enough, it was remixed to send shots at another sound producer. So I found the original. I was like, oh, this song is nice, and I posted it on Instagram with a picture of me and my mom holding me as a baby. And the chorus of the song says, really together we belong. And I'm like, yeah, that's me and mommy, man. Together we belong. So that's why I love the song so much, man. So, yeah. This show was made possible by our producer, Sonia Stewart, our technical engineer, Andrew Glenn Anderson. Video editor today was Jasmine Kennedy, my younger brother Akil, for our theme song for the comment section. Yeah. Thank you so much for loving this song, and it's gonna take us out tonight. See you Wednesday.
Jamaica, your voice can help shape the future of animation. The government invites you to a public consultation on the National Animation Policy Green Paper. Are you an animator,